I went from this to this and to this. And now I'm here. The saying goes, the days are long, but the years are short. I'm still figuring out this new identity, mother being one of the greatest one of them. I look different, I feel different, I am different. Being a mother to my baby Kira has and is the most beautiful and rewarding experience, and it's just unlocked a new level of visceral joy and love. With that said, I am in a huge transitional period and a period of rapid growth in my life. I'm saying bye to the old me and discovering the new me. I just got done with my first yoga class, core power yoga sculpt, in what seems like forever. It's actually been over a year, but I'm so glad I came to class. This morning I was feeling like really groggy, and more times than not in the morning when I wake up, I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like going to class, but I book my classes in advance because I know this will happen, and I book my classes through ClassPass. And if you cancel your class 24 hours prior to class starting, meaning if you wake up in the morning and you're like, I am so tired, like I'm feeling so lazy, I don't want to work out, they slap you with a $30 penalty fee. So that actually pushes me to go to class more. I think it's good accountability. So I booked it for Wednesday and Thursday, and then usually with my workout classes, I'll book it for the week starting on either Sunday or Monday. So I'll book it for the rest of the week so I know what my schedule looks like and I have to show up. And what I found that's really helpful for me too is laying out all my clothes and like my bags the night before. So in the morning, I don't have to think about it. I put my clothes on, get my bag, and I'm just out the door. And I keep my yoga mat just in the car. And now have this mindset of collecting wins in the morning. So doing difficult things in the morning, because I found that builds my confidence and like productivity for the rest of the day. Getting something hard done in the morning. Usually I do all my workouts in the morning for that reason. And before class, I was feeling really tired. I was like, I would love nothing more after I nurse Kira to just go back to bed. That never happens. I think I did that once, but now I feel so much more energized. I feel like ready for the day. I'm gonna go home and shower, make myself a smoothie, so let's just collect wins starting from the morning and try something difficult in the morning. But also your wins can be so small. It can be like, I made my bed today, I didn't snooze my alarm today. That's a big win because I'm a big snoozer, although I can't anymore with Kira. But we are feeling good, and now we're gonna go home. I think Kira's about to wake up from her nap. But basically, I'm documenting my road back to Fit Ellen from Postpartum Body Ellen. These pants from Lululemon, I believe it's Lulu or is it Aloe? Lulu. They're so comfortable. I wore this pre-pregnancy, and that just shows you how much stretch it has. But it's definitely not fitting like usual. Line, which I think is slowly fading. My armpits have gone back to their original color. Okay guys, let's catch up. This is so cozy. I put a comforter on this chair. This is actually for Willow. I like to hang out here from time to time. Okay, so before we catch up, I like to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. So when I look at myself now and then, from like pre-pregnancy to now, I look and feel like a different person, but also internally too, like mentally, emotionally, energetically. I feel like everything has just entirely been flipped upside down. And I think now I understand why like a mother's love is the greatest kind of love in the world. It is so like selfless and so unconditional. And like when I look at Kira, I've never felt such like visceral joy and love. It just like overtakes my entire body. I'm at this point now where I'm like trying to figure out like who am I and like what is my new identity. There's no going back to who I was. Like that person is long gone, and now I'm in this process of figuring out who I am. And before I was such like a mind over matter, like power through, get up at 7 a.m, tackle this, tackle that. But man, everything that used to come so easily to me now just feels like a struggle. It's just not so simple. So, you know, at times I feel very, I guess overwhelmed and kind of like confused and sometimes a bit lost because everything has changed. Like my energy and mental bandwidth for things that I used to have, I feel like are just not there. So sometimes it feels very confusing to me because things that used to come so easily to me just don't anymore. It feels like I am climbing up this incline and like this hill. You know, given that my career is social media, and before I was a very high output person, I was like always online, always posting, and it just came so naturally to me as a thing. But now sometimes I just like kind of draw a blank, or I think I'm torn of like, what kind of content am I like creating, or am I going to create? So yeah, I think it's all just ebbs and flows. It's a flux, but you know, I do try to give myself credit and like be kind to myself when I'm just being like just so down on myself. It's like I am a new mother. I'm doing it for the first time, and I am just like a few months in. So there's that. But guys, when I was pregnant, I thought that I would be like bounce back and like be back to work, being just like high performing again after a month. And I literally think I was like delusional because we're like 4 months in now, and I still feel like I'm like coming back. I'm like getting my legs under me or getting my feet under me. I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say. Postpartum was not what I thought it would be. I think people make postpartum look really easy and beautiful online. Like I just see these mothers that have their baby and they look like literally gorgeous in the delivery room. And even right after, I feel like they bounce back, like they're so happy. Like I got baby blues. So my emotions were all over the place. It's like literally uncontrollable, where it's like hard to get out of bed because I was just so down. So, you know, I think there's things that, which I'm guilty of this too, because I post like my highlight reel online. I think it's not that we're trying to like hide something, but I think you like to share the goodness and the good things that are happening in your life. So that was my very long spiel. So during this transitional time, I'm trying to rediscover my new identity. And I feel like that starts with, you know, starting small habits. And I'm weaving in my physical health, but also mental health. This is why BetterHelp has been so useful and such a great tool for me, especially now since, you know, my schedule doesn't revolve around her nap schedule, but is deeply taken into consideration because I am still exclusively breastfeeding. So like, if I'm just like, if I know I have a window, I'll slip in and out. But you know, being able to do BetterHelp from the comfort of my own home has been incredible. Like I said, there's a lot of really big emotions right now, lots of figuring it out. So it's just so nice to talk to a therapist that's just like unbiased. You could just, you know, unleash your feelings. There's just no judgment. And yeah, I think at this time, there's just, things feel like a little bit cloudy. So having a professional therapist to talk to has been very, very helpful. So if you've been curious about therapy in order to like work through something, or just to like unlock a new level of self, you can use my link at betterhelp.com/LMVLora for 10% off. And that's BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/LMVLora. So BetterHelp connects you to a licensed therapist out of a network of 30,000 therapists, meaning you have a lot of options. I think when I was first trying to find a therapist, I was like, how do I even go about it? What if the right therapist isn't available in my area? So I think that's why BetterHelp is so nice. And another thing that I really like, which this is entirely up to you, but I like the phone conversations as opposed to the face-to-face interaction. But with BetterHelp, you can do a video call or a phone call, and BetterHelp makes it super easy. So basically go online and you answer a couple of questions so they can figure out which therapist is the right therapist for you. And in most cases, you get matched with a therapist within 48 hours. And let's say you try the therapist out and it feels like a little bit of mismatch, you can also switch for free, and that process is really simple too. On this journey of rediscovery, rebuilding, and recreating, I am working on my physical health in tandem with my mental health, and that's why BetterHelp is so helpful. So if you want to try BetterHelp for yourself, you can use my link at betterhelp.com/LMVLora for 10% off. So we are trying this new meal plan called Methodology, which I've seen a few like ads for it, but the food actually looks so much better in person. And I love the packaging, and all the meals are so thoughtful. The reason being, they have like juices in here. They have like a breakfast, lunch, dinner, and everything is just like super whole ingredients. So this is a unicorn rice bowl and kung pao chicken. But look at the ingredients. I'm so excited to try this. This is so down my lane. This is chia seeds. And look at this packaging. Everything is really actually so well presented and like very aesthetic, you know? I just got here to my facial. I have a couple of minutes to spare, so we're here in the car right now. I am so exhausted. I had quite the night. So Kira is typically a fantastic sleeper, but she woke up like 5 or 6 times yesterday, meaning I too am up. But so with that said, I'm so tired. I actually had to take a nap today. I don't know why. A part of me feels, I wouldn't say the word guilty, but I also feel like I'm like, oh my god, do I need to be up? But I take a nap today. It's also nice, but sometimes do you feel like when you take a nap it's even harder to get back up? So anyways, that's my little bit of complaining for today, because now I'm on my facial, which I'm really freaking excited for. I think last time I mentioned I have like milia and also a derm, and I have blocked sweat ducts, which is causing all this like texture in my skin. So I'm excited to get that kind of like sorted with like an esthetician. My friend recommended her. Apparently she's great. Also, I just got these glasses, which are so cute, but I put prescription in them, which I've never done before. I typically wear contacts, but if I'm just like running errands, I just like wearing my glasses. My eyes don't get dry, it's comfortable. I wear my glasses everywhere, but then I finally got prescription sunglasses and it's a freaking game changer. I love them so much. Also, shout out to the girls that vlog through their facials, because let me tell you guys right now, you guys are not going to see me because I like to relax and like take a nap and enjoy my facial. So I'll see you guys after.
So the bigger kids will try and pop them, which is
You guys, this is so sweet. What is this babysitters club? A friendship is blossoming. Good morning. I am in tandem breastfeeding Kira and drinking my athletic greens because I'm going to tennis today. So we are maximizing our time here. It's nice in the morning because Kellen and I will kind of like tag team. He will get her up. I get ready really quick while he gets her up. I breastfeed and then our nanny arrives and I'm going to tennis, but I am getting back on building my routine / getting back on my wellness train. So yesterday I did hot yoga. I'm still trying to figure out this bathing situation. I saw myself in the last frame. I kind of look like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, either Willy Wonka or the Oompa Loompas. That's not popping. We're back. I know, right? Okay, I'm like low-key really impressed with the fact that this is their pho meal. It smells really good too. This all the ingredients. Are these chopsticks weird? Watch when I spill. Are these chopsticks weird? So the food thus far has been really good. We got this gifted, meaning I do not know the price point of this meal plan. It's really tasty because in the past we tried Sakara, which initially I was really into Sakara. All their stuff is plant-based. Like cycled out of plant-based food. This is really yummy. I'm just curious. I'm like, what is the price point? rice cake 장사, 떡 장사. Open your presents.
You know, I caught it. That was the move. Yay for tiny miracles. That's you. You're a tiny miracle.
You guys, it is giving chic mommy era. Little nursing room. Child stroller. You guys, I was so wrecked the next morning. There is no such thing as sleeping in as parents anymore because Kira wakes up on the dot every morning. When I see her in the mornings, it's the best feeling and I'm immediately so happy and forget how tired I am. Motherhood is the most exhausted I've ever been, but also the happiest I've ever been. It's constantly feeling like a contradiction of emotions, from feeling lost to feeling like I have a greater purpose. So I'm still figuring things out. And also just making sure to stay present in all this because wow, the time is truly flying by. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.